Alright everybody, I just rolled up to the spot. Way colder than I thought it'd be. It's like 10 degrees colder than I thought it'd be. So that's why I'm all bundled up right now. It's looking really good. There's a nice ag field right here. I want a pipeline. Then there's corn that direction. That's what I want to do, is I want to walk straight, hit that pipeline, walk that way, and eventually cut over and hit the corn.
That's what it's all about, folks. Was I had like 8 deer bust me on this. I got in here way too late. My belly crawled down through here and I sat there. And then eventually a little 6-point, I think, or 7-point came out. 8-point was down over the hill. He wasn't gonna come back. And so I let one rip at that 6-point. I think I hit him a little back, but I'm shaking so bad. Oh, this is what it's all about.
Alright, so after looking for blood, I've decided that I found 1 drop of liver blood. I'll be back up to New York in the morning. Missing opening morning of the PA season, but it is what it is. I can't let that deer go to waste. Buddy, so I shot that buck yesterday, right up there at the field edge. Just found blood. I guess the arrow came out of him somewhere. We just never found it. Maybe the arrow's still in him, I don't know. Finally got blood. There's a little down here, so heads down in the stick stuff. Let's figure this out. Let's go find a deer. It is Sunday, October 4th, and I'm headed out to New York. You guys didn't see the end of that tracking, but eventually it went on to a piece of private that there's a lot of hunters on it, and we were finding okay blood, but it wasn't like, I'm like, that deer kind of looks like he's gonna live. So today, hitting the road, I'm going to New York. I'm gonna put out 2 cameras on a property that I already got permission to last year. I knocked on like 15 doors last year, got permission on 1 property, and it was like the 2nd one I knocked on. A month and a half out. Stay tuned, should be a good day. So just like last time, there's rain coming. Last year I wounded a buck in this field on the opening day of the New York season. I'm gonna pop down on the edge of the woods down here. I'm gonna put a camera up on the edge of the corn, facing the corn. We're gonna see on camera which way the deer are coming from. Set up my stand according to that. A lot of walking, half mile down in. There's a big double tree. I don't know if I'm even pointing at it, but right there. That's gonna give me a perfect shot to the edge of this corn. It's gonna be 40, 45 yards, maybe further. But either way, I think they'll feed right out in this field like they used to last year. It's because all these trees are tucked back in 5-10 yards off of the edge of the field. I'm gonna make a mock scrape right here underneath this licking branch. I used it in years past. You can tell where that bud's nipped off there. And we're gonna use this old licking branch, because I mean, this one's done too. I didn't see that one yet, but because I'm gonna put that cell camera out right there on that one smaller tree. So getting in here is gonna be the hard thing. The way to do it is gonna be sneaking off the top side, because you can see the whole way down in there. Perfect setup. Camera's on that tree, barely crooked. Now that I'm looking at it, mock scrape's made. Tree is pretty much dynamite. New York, I don't know when the opening day is. I think it's October 1st, but either way, dead buck. I came down in here, bought the second camera, and I made it to the transition. Well, almost the transition. There's a big group of cows that they don't look too happy. I want to set up the camera, and this camera's junk. It says no card. I put in 2 different cards. No card. I've re-inserted this card a bunch of times. I put in different cards, and this is not working. If there's anything by the time I upload this video on that camera up there, I will show you guys. I am going to knock on a whole bunch of doors. So I got some really good news.
Well, that's good.
I just landed us 259 acres in New York.
You, both of us?
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
This farm looks insane. Basically, I went up and I was looking around and I was trying to like pick apart, because like at this point I can pick apart the properties that I'm probably gonna get permission on. I knocked on his door and I was like, hey, I was just wondering if I get permission to hunt, and he's like, yeah, I don't really care. He's like, as long as you stay off the piece that my daughter hunts.
Oh, wow.
He's like, a lot of people used to hunt here, but I don't really have any hunters anymore. He's like, I don't really ever see anybody hunting. I'm like, oh my God. There's like 70-acre parcels and there's 4 of them. But yeah, I got some scouting to do. I got this piece up here that the deer are walking across. I wasn't even gonna go look through that, but I might now. It's okay, buck. I'm holding off for anything like 7 points or better. But we'll see how this game-changing property goes.
Okay.
See you later.
All right, bye, thanks.
Yep.